Have thousands of homes across the area. In some places, the high water has cut people off, stranding them. Several cities are now in a state of emergency because of the rising water levels here. Yes, I think I experienced today what a lot of people did around the Miami Valley. It was overcast to start. Finally, it run out. I had to get the grass done today because looking at your forecast, it's going to be a soggy week.
Good timing on your part. Today was the day to do it, or yesterday if you had a chance. It was on the cool side of things out there, but thankfully we have some warmer air moving in. Along with it comes the chance for showers. But right now, still fairly quiet outside. Xenia, a light breeze, and those chilly temperatures were already back down into the middle 40s with a wind right around 8 to 10 miles per hour. Starting to track some of those clouds that are waving back in. We did enjoy sunshine towards the end of the day, but already the next system is moving closer and closer, and we do have plenty of dry air at the surface. So while we are picking up some light showers, that is likely not reaching the ground because it has to travel from the cloud all the way through the dry layer that we're seeing. So not likely seeing a whole lot of showers as we go throughout the overnight hours, and still into effect until 9 a.m. Mercer County. You do have that flood warning lasting into tomorrow morning. We're tracking a warm front that's going to be moving through. So we had the cool air out there settled into place over the weekend, but the warm air is on the way. Hourly forecast overnight tonight shows we are increasing those clouds as we go throughout the overnight hours, almost about as cool as we're going to get tonight, dropping down into about the lower 40s for low temperature. And then that warm front arrives as we go into the afternoon, and that's going to shoot those temperatures right back up towards the average and even above the average. Now we have mid-level winds and low-level winds really picking up as we go into tomorrow. That's what's kind of shoving that warm air back towards the north, and as a result, both the wind and the warm air are going to work together to produce an area of thunderstorms that are expected to develop as we go into tomorrow. Isolated in nature, not necessarily widespread thunderstorms that we're seeing, but definitely worth keeping an eye on as we go into tomorrow, because this is kind of what happens. We have that warm front that passes by, and we're really going to notice those temperatures changing. As we go into the afternoon, Salina and Wapakoneta, you might be left out of the warm air party that's going to be moving here briefly, and that could have about a 20-degree temperature difference in a very short distance, 51 in Salina at 3 p.m., and about 71 in Greenville. Now, there is a chance that warm air does engulf Mercer County, and you get some of that warm air to move in as well. But this is the setup that we're watching as to why we could see some thunderstorms developing. Going throughout the day tomorrow, the clouds continuing to wave in, that low-pressure system getting closer, and the warm front has moved in by the afternoon, moisture introduced as well, and the winds are going to, in the mid-levels, produce the ability to see some thunderstorms develop. So as we go late afternoon into early evening, that's kind of the time window you really want to watch. I know it doesn't look like a whole lot here on Futurecast, but this is the development that we're kind of paying attention to. Now, the most suitable area for severe weather or strong storms to develop is thankfully off towards the north and towards the east of Dayton. Central Ohio has a better chance at seeing some of that activity. As we go into the overnight hours, we'll see things quiet down a bit. Overall for tomorrow, nicely, the warm air is moving in, and again, a chance for showers and storms lasting from about noon into the early evening. You want to watch out for the early evening hours when that system's moving through. Rain chances really lasting on and off throughout the entire week. None of them showing signs of an absolute wash at this point. Monday kind of scattered and sparse in nature. Not much of a chance as we go into Tuesday as well. But overall, the trend continues, a wet trend, and that will last even as we go into the beginning of May. Just leaning slightly above average activity as far as that rainfall does go. 5-day forecast shows the warmer temperatures keep moving in by Wednesday. High temperature all the way up to 78 degrees. Now make sure you tune in to News Center 7's Daybreak edition starting at 4:25. Meteorologist Kirsty Zontini will have the latest to help you plan your day.
The government taking a closer look at some of Ford's vehicles. Why they're under investigation, and who brought the concerns to light to the feds.
The Reds scored more runs, but also lost more games in St. Louis this weekend. Do the math. And it's only the first game, but it's adding up to a 7-game rematch between the Warriors and the Rockets. Sports is up next. Stay right there.
Dayton's newest radio station, the hits of the 80s. 95.3 and 101.1, The People.